with me. This is Monster Jam!
Monster Jam fans, it's time for JCB Racing. 8 of these larger-than-life superstars will have one opportunity to go around the track once as fast as they can to get the best timing and to score the first 8 points of the evening. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
With your first competitor out of Mooresville, North Carolina, it's Logan Ashline, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's go green.
With a time of 16.083.
And we could see there that Monster Mutt Dalmatian did stall out off of that initial line there, that starting line. We did hear her mention that in trackside. Going to take that back out to the pits, have her crew chief look at it and see what is still going on there with that Monster Jam truck. Could be fuel related, but we will find out as soon as possible. Nevertheless, a time of 16.083 starts us off. That will be the time to beat. And our next racer, also from Mooresville, North Carolina, Chelsea Van Cleave, El Toro Loco. And we're going to wait on those amber lights. Let's go green. Monster Jam fans, the break in action here is because those red plastic and that gray plastic is specifically for your safety. Those are safety holds. We ask that you please stay out of them. Keep your hands, feet, and belongings outside of the safety holds. Here at Monster Jam, safety is our #1 priority. Again, please stay off that red and gray plastic. Now we're good to go. Coming up here in racing, once again, Chelsea Van Cleave, El Toro Loco. Waiting on those amber lights. You can see them in the corner. Right now we're still red. We've got one. So go ahead and restage here. Let's go racing!
And your time for El Toro Loco is 14.792.
This track is a little bit slick out there. You can see our drivers gliding around with these track conditions, they're definitely having to consider that as they go around these tight corners. You can see Mikayla Tulachka feeling it out there, going ahead and throttling out around that turn, seeing what it feels like underneath her. Take a look at our leadership board. And then up next, Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon. Here we go. Let's go racing.
That was Megalodon with the top 12.417.
Mikayla Tulachka is your new leader in Megalodon. Once again, that was a 12.417. She gets that time to beat. Might think that that slick track is helping her out. Up next, Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Second generation driver rocking that 80s body. This truck debuting here this summer. He'll line up, and we'll wait for those ambers. Go racing!
Let's hear it for Excalibur with a time of 13.125.
That time puts Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur in second place behind Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon. You saw him use this track. It's slick, and they're using it to their advantage. Now here we have it, our next racer, Tony Ochs, Thunder Roaris. Let's go racing!
Thunder Roaris with a time of 12.208.
And that will be our new leader with a time to beat of 12.208. And you may not have been able to tell, but Tony was actually driving in all first gear there. Take a look at that transmission back there in the pits. Coming up next to the track for JCB Racing, make some noise out of Wisconsin. It's Brandon Tulachka. Just get her done too. Lining up, it's time for racing.
And your time for Just Get Her Done 2 is 12.042.
And just like that, he becomes your new leader. I love this at this moment, too, because his sister, Mikayla Tulachka, in Megalodon, still in the top three. Those trucks are just so fast. Congratulations to Brandon, who gets on top there. But we still have two trucks to go. This will be Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken, going ahead and setting up for racing. Make some noise for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Let's go, Brady.
That was Kraken with a score of 12.750.
A great score out of Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. And last, but certainly not least, up next to the track, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. He's set. Let's go green.
Gravedigger with a time of 11.167.
And your winner is Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. That time was 11.167. I believe that is your fastest time of today. Got to admit that slick track helping him out, but also Tyler Menninga with so much control around this arena. Looks like he could do it with his eyes closed. He's going to meet Jabari up there on the pod to talk about that racing win, what was going through his mind, and how it happened.
I really believe you, Lindsay, that he could do this with his eyes closed. How did that feel?
That was awesome. And you know what? Coming out here for intros, I could feel the track was slicker than it was earlier today. Slow is fast when it's slick like this. I hit my marks, got around the track fast, and here we're on top of the pod. But we're just getting started here at Monster Jam in Raleigh, North Carolina. Are you guys having fun so far tonight?
Just getting started, that is right, because next we have two-wheel skills challenge. How you prepping for that mentally?
You know what? Just gonna come out here and put that truck on kill, put it on the edge, the ragged edge, that's the Gravedigger way. You don't see all these Gravedigger fans. I see some Gravedigger signs out here, the t-shirts. That does nothing but fuel me. I can promise you one thing, Raleigh. The louder you guys get here tonight, the harder this black and green wrecking machine's gonna drive in the home state of Gravedigger, baby. Let me hear you guys.
Let's hear it for your JCB winning racer, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger.
Congratulations to Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, who adds 8 points towards an overall event championship here in JCB Racing. Brandon Tulachka coming in second with 7 points and Just Get Her Done 2. Tony Ochs in Thunder Wars with 6 points. Then Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon adds 5 points here towards the BKT overall event championship. Kraken's Nick Pagliarulo with 4, Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur with 3, and El Toro Loco's Chelsea Van Cleave with 2, Monster Mutt Dalmatian Logan Ashline with 1 point, heading in to the Great Clips Skills Challenge. We mentioned Monster Mutt Dalmatian maybe had some issues there with fuel, potentially, definitely stalling out there at that line. Coming up next, do not blink because this is exciting. It is time for the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Competitors will have 2 attempts at their very best move here on 2 wheels. And you guys may see some stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. I'll make sure to call them out so that you can watch for yourself here for scoring. You guys can scan to score right there. It'll take you to judgeszone.com. Once you're at Judges Zone, don't forget to type in that code RAL. Definitely make sure to score with us here today and make history.
What's happening, Monster Jam fans? I am here with a couple of fans here in section 115. We're going to have some fun because we're going to play Truck and Pals, okay? We're going to race about 3 trucks on here. And who do you want to win?
Grave Digger!
Yeah, Grave Digger. Let's go ahead and put the trucks up there and let the races begin. We have El Toro Loco, Grave Digger, and Megalodon. Make some noise for your favorite trucks. Let's go. Oh, he won it, Grave Digger. You know what? Since you're a great sport, I got something really cool for you. Let's give him a hat here. This is so cool. A Monster Jam hat. Yeah? High five. Good job. That was called Truck and Pals. Who's ready for more Monster Jam? Make some noise! Come on!
We love to hear that energy. It is now time for our second competition of the event, the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. In this competition, your scores determine our winner. And for more on this, let's go ahead and go back to Jabari in the stands.
That's right. Like I said, Monster Jam is completely unscripted, and you guys are going to score these next competitions, okay? It's super easy. Everybody take out your cellular device, head to your browser to judgeszone.com. We also have this QR code up here you can scan as well, judgeszone.com. Use that code. The city code is RAL. RAL. You see it on the banner here, judgeszone.com. Now, once you put in the city code, RAL, you're going to see the BKT tire. This is how it's going to work. Once you see a competition ends, I'll encourage you guys to head to judgeszone.com. You're going to slide that BKT tire all the way into the green if you really, really liked it, or if you didn't, you slide that BKT tire down all the way into the red. There's points in between, of course. Once a truck has completed a competition, you guys will have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. Let's get ready for 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Without further ado, your first competitor in the Great Clip Skills Challenge, Logan Ashline, Monster Mud Dalmatian. That truck maybe still having those technical issues. When we take a look at a Monster Jam truck, we look at 3 things. We look at spark, we look at fuel, and we look at air. That's something that our technicians are taking a look at when they take him back there in the pit. And I've just gotten word that truck will not refire. She does not receive a score. Definitely a sad day here for Logan Ashline, really trying to fight back on these Monster Jam truck issues. We truly are at the mercy of our Monster Jam truck. You can see our equipment here. They will go ahead and tow her back to the pits. Our UNOH technicians are the best in the business. We're going to take a look at that and see if they can figure out what's going on. But in the meantime, Monster Jam fans, are you ready to have some fun? All right, then let's take a look at the video board. It is time for Monster Jam Trivia.
Here's the Monster Jam Trivia. Let's see who we got on the Monster Jam video board. We're going to see if you know your stuff, okay? And if you don't, you're going to learn something about Monster Jam. Let's see what we got. Okay. Ooh, I know this one. How much does a Monster Jam truck weigh? 2,000 pounds, 6,000 pounds, 12,000 pounds, 25 pounds, section 115. Help me out. A, B, C, or D? C? Oh, we hear C. Let's see if it is the right answer. These guys seem really confident about it. And it is C. You guys are right. The Monster Jam truck actually weighs 12,000 pounds. Those things are heavy.
Up next, make some noise. It's Jesse Van Cleave, El Toro Loco. was her first attempt, going into her second attempt now. Make some noise for Chelsea Van Cleave, El Toro Loco. And it's time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. You guys have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in. Don't forget to type in that code RAL, or you can scan the score right there and not have to type in that code. Swipe up on that BKT tire if you like what you saw out of Chelsea Van Cleave. Seems like that track is a little bit slick there for her. And scores are locked in. The score for El Toro Loco is 4.467. That will be your score to beat. And up next, please welcome to the track, Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. Michael Pagliarulo trying to mix it up. Looks like he was going for a reverse popper there. Those are really cool. It'll be interesting if he does it again or if he tries something different. These drivers are having to take a look at this track, feel it underneath those BKT tires, see what's best. There it is, that nose wheeling.
Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. Make some noise. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
And don't forget to scan the score, swipe up or down on that BKT tire. Monster Jam is the only sport where you fans get to crown our champion. Thank you for being a part of Monster Jam here today and being a part of history. Just a few seconds left before those scores are locked in. And scores are now in. The score for Michael Pagliarulo in Excalibur is 7.778. A lucky day there for Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur, who becomes the score to beat. And we'll stick with the Pagliarulos. Coming up, Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. He has one attempt left.
Make some noise for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. You got 20 seconds. Lock in those scores right now. If you think Kraken deserves the win at judgeszone.com.
That's right. Get those scores locked in. You can take a look at the replay on the video board to be able to check your score. There we have it. In just a few seconds, it'll be locked in. And the score to beat is Excalibur 7.778. The score for Kraken is 7.950. Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken able to grab first place away from his brother. And we know what that sound means. It's time to welcome to the track, Gravedigger. Balancing those front two BKT tires. So still there. A picture perfect nose wheelie moonwalk. Looks like he might bring it up the pod. And that was his first attempt, but he still gets to show you guys more. Up next, a second attempt out of Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. If you think Gravedigger deserves that top spot, head to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores right now.
Like Jabari said, scoring is now open. Go ahead and swipe to your professional score by sliding that BKT tire up or down. Don't forget to click submit. There he is, out there on that BKT tire. The score to beat is Kraken with a 7.95, and the score for Gravedigger is 9.585. That will be your new leader. Up next in the two-wheel skills challenge, it's Mikayla Tulachka. Just get her done too. Brandon came up just short in the last skills competition earlier on this afternoon. We'll see if he chooses to do the same skills and show you Monster Jam fans those wow moments. First attempt there off of the log stack, and you guys can tell the top of that pod is just way too slick. These drivers trying to wear it down. giving you that nose wheelie moonwalk combo. Swaying the truck a little to the left there. Showing you those technical moves. He was able to balance with just the front end of that Monster Jam truck. Make some noise for Brandon Tulachka. Just get her done too.
Head to judgeszone.com right now. You guys got about 20 seconds. Lock in those scores.
There he is outside of the truck. While you're waving to him, don't forget to lock in those scores. You guys can take a look at the replay here on the video board. He uses just that front end to be able to steer and balance. Absolutely incredible. And the score for Brandon Tulachka is 8.746. A great score, but not good enough. That will put him in second place. Here he is. It's Tony Ochs, Thunder Roaris. So much balance on those front two BKT tires, but showing you guys something different. Take a look at the rear end of that Monster Jam truck. It was swaying back and forth. That was his first attempt. That means inside of the cab, you can see it right there. His right hand was on that rear steer switch. That is a replay of what you just saw. And one more attempt.
Let's hear it for Tony Ochs in Thunder Roaris. 20 seconds to lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com. Will it be enough to take that first place spot? It is up to you, Raleigh.
That's right. It is all up to you. Tony Ochs definitely looking for a high score there. Showing you guys so much precision, so much balance. Only time will tell. Scores are now locked in. The score for Thunder Roaris is 9.171. Thumbs up for second place. And last but not least, please welcome to the track, put your fins together, it's Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon! Mikayla Tulachka coming off that log stack and balances it in that hopper. Swipes those wheels a little to the right as well. Turns around that Monster Jam truck. Now she looks to refire for her second attempt.
Tulachka in Megalodon. 20 seconds to log in those scores. Head to judgeszone.com. Use that city code RAL. Will it be enough for the first 5?
That's right, Raleigh, RAL, and then swipe up or down on that BKT tire. If you scan the score, you do not even have to put in the code. It is that easy. Here at Monster Jam, we want you to be a part of the action, and just like that, scores are locked in. Waving to Mikayla now. The score to beat is Gravedigger 9.585. The score for Megalodon is 5.905, which means your winner is Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. And they will head on up to the pod. In just a moment, we'll hear from Jabari and your winner of the Great Clip Skills Challenge.
Wow, Tyler Menninga, he's on fire. Somebody put him out. Mikayla over here rooting you on right there. How did that feel? 2 in a row. 4th for the night.
Man, that feels awesome. You know, coming out here, this track was super slick. Getting that truck balance on the nose is not easy to begin with, but let alone when the dirt's got a ton of water and slick like this. And man, able to get it up twice, have some fun out here tonight. What do you guys think of Monster Jam here tonight?
We have halftime coming up, but right after that is the Monster Jam Donuts. How are you feeling about it?
You know what? I'm just going to turn that thing all 4 tires to the left, put that pedal to the metal, and never look back for you guys. I'm going to spin the fastest as I can. We're in North Carolina. That's where Gravedigger's from. And I'm ready to run this sucker in the dirt for you guys.
Tyler Menninga, everybody. Gravedigger. Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon. Had some electrical issues right there. You have 20 seconds. Locking those scores right now. Judgeszone.com.
Get those scores locked in now for Mikayla Tulachka. Had a little bit of truck issues there with that, maybe potentially power. We're not quite sure, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out. Definitely wasn't able to give you as many revolutions as she was hoping, but scores are locked in, and the score is 4.075. Up next, Logan Ashline, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Logan Ashline in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. 20 seconds, locking those scores, Judgeszone.com.
And she was digging for bones out there in the donut competition. Take a look at that replay going around and around. Hops right out of that window, though. Pumped to see you Monster Jam fans. Make sure that you're scoring at Judgeszone.com. Here in the donut competition. And the score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.173. A great score out of Logan Ashline. That will put her in first place. Up next in the donut competition out of Mooresville, North Carolina, put your hands together for Chelsea Van Cleave, El Toro Loco.
Chelsea Van Cleave in El Toro Loco. If you think it was good enough for that first spot, then head to judgeszone.com. You guys got about 12 seconds to lock in those scores.
Showing you what that crazy bull is all about. Blowing that smoke for you guys, and even was getting so fast, she ended up with a cyclone in this donut competition. Great job there to Chelsea Van Cleave, but will it be enough? The scores are in now. The score to beat was Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 8.173, and the score for Chelsea Van Cleave and El Toro Loco is 9.094. That puts her in first place. Up next, out of Deltona, Florida, make some noise for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken.
Let's hear it for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. 20 seconds to go to judgeszone.com. Let's lock in those scores. Will it be enough to take the first place spot?
A great donut out of Nick Pagliarulo. You can see the replay there from the top camera. But was it enough to beat El Toro Loco's Chelsea Van Cleave? Only you guys can let us know at judgeszone.com. The score is now locked. And the score for Kraken is 7.829. That puts him in third place. Up next, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur.
Let's hear it for Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. All right, now it's your chance to head to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. It is completely up to you and how this winner will win.
And he locked up those BKT tires and went around and around. You saw him even pull off that wheel. He's holding it there in his hands to show you Monster Jam fans. Great donuts there out of Mike Caliber. And the score for Excalibur is 7.918. That puts him in third place. Up next, make some noise for Brandon Tulachka. Just get her done too.
Brandon Tulachka in Just Get Her Done Too. 20 seconds. Now's the time to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. We also have that QR code. If you want to scan that, it will take you to judgeszone.com as well.
Don't give up on us now, Monster Jam fans. We need you to score our competition. These drivers are counting on you to see if they can win the BKT Overall Event Championship. When you're scoring, consider that speed of revolutions. Scores are now locked. And the score for Brandon Tulachka in Just Get Her Done 2 is It is 6-6-8-8. That will not be enough. That will put him in 5th place. All the way from Pennsylvania, roar for Tony Ochs, Thunder Roars.
Make some noise for Tony Ochs in Thunder Roars. You got 20 seconds right now to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
And we saw the onboard camera there. You could see him unstrapping to get out and wave to you, Monster Jam fan. There he is. Take a look at that replay. Those fast donuts around and around. So many revolutions there. And he actually moves during those donuts. The score to beat is 9.094. It's El Toro Loco. The score for Thunder Roars is 8.369. Enough for 2nd place. Up next, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Your last opportunity here to score. You can see Tyler in the cab telling you guys to make some noise.
Give it up for Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. 20 seconds locking in those scores right now. If you think that Tyler has what it takes to become that 1st place champion, score right now.
Go ahead and get those scores in. Swipe up or down on the BKT tire. Looks like Tyler tried to get that dirt to break loose. Had a little bit of difficulty at first, but persevered nonetheless, able to get those donuts in. Scores are now locked. The score for Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger is 7.550, which means your winner from Mooresville, North Carolina, Chelsea Van Cleave, El Toro Loco! There she is, all smiles.
Wow, Chelsea, that was amazing. How did that feel?
I was a little dizzy. I think that's the most rotations I've ever gotten a donut, but it was awesome. I ran out of smoke halfway through the run, and I just kept going, and it was awesome. I knew it was a hard score to beat, but you have people out here like these guys that can whoop me any day, so I'm just happy to be here.
We have one more competition left. Monster Jam Freestyle. How you feeling about it mentally and all?
I mean, I'm pumped up right now. My heart rate, I ran really far to get to this microphone, so I'm really excited. Are you guys ready for some freestyle?
And take a look up here on the leaderboard for our BKT overall event championship right now. We've got Tony Ochs in the lead in Thunder Roars, 20 points towards that trophy. Gravediggers Tyler Menninga just one behind with 19 points. Just Get Her Done 2's Brandon Tulachka, 15 points. And Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken has 13, 12 points there to your donut winner, Chelsea Van Cleave and El Toro Loco. Excalibur, they are also tied for 5th with 12 points with Mike Pagliarulo. Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon has 9, and Monster Dalmatians Logan Ashline with 7 points as we head into freestyle. Coming up next is a Monster Jam Freestyle, the moment you guys have been waiting for. Our drivers have 60 seconds to be able to show you guys all of their very best moves in their freestyle run, and they must complete 15 seconds to qualify for a score. Keep that in mind. They must complete those 15 seconds at least to qualify for a score. They must use all obstacles. You can see those obstacles on the track right now. Our dirt crew making sure that those are good to go. They also have to be creative, and they need that wow factor. Technical moves that make Monster Jam a worldwide phenomenon, and of course, combination moves that we love to see. Make sure you're scanning that QR code to score now at judgeszone.com. Have those cell phones out and ready. Judgeszone.com. If your neighbor is not scoring, tap them and tell them, don't be silly. Be a part of the action here at Monster Jam. I saw you tap him. I love it.
What's happening, Monster Jam fans? I'm here in section 119 with my buddy here, Wesley. We're going to play something cool. We're going to do a little Monster Jam trivia, see how much he knows. But not only that, if you think you know the answer, make sure you shout it out loud to help him out, all right? Let's see what the question is right now. Shout it out if you think you know. Help him out. Yeah.
D.
He says it's D. Is he right? Yeah! I got one more question, Wesley. What's your favorite truck, El Toro Loco or Megalodon?
Megalodon.
Okay. You win. Megalodon right there. Give it up for Wesley, everybody. You guys ready for Monster Jam Freestyle? Make some noise! Hey, North Carolina! It's time for you, the fans, to get Monster Jam Freestyle started. Everybody take out your cell phone lights. Come on. Let's get them out. This is going to be really cool, I promise. And we're going to move them to the beat, going up, down, up, down. Keep going. It's going to go faster. We have reached the pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! it for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Head to judgeszone.com right now, lock in those scores if you think she did good.
Wow, what a run out of Logan Ashline and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, using all those obstacles and keeping a steady speed throughout her entire freestyle performance. That was the exact execution she used last week when she won freestyle. Will it win again here today? That is up to you. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.554. That will be your score to beat. Up next, welcome to the track, Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon. Oh, a little friendly competition. And the clock is currently paused at 56 seconds. She was able to refire.
Make some noise for Megalodon. 20 seconds to lock in those scores right now at judgeszone.com.
That's right, get those scores locked in. You can tell something's going on with that Monster Jam truck. Seems to be lagging just a little bit. We're going to try to get the story on that, but she was doing the best she could here in freestyle, trying to get that horsepower to go, all 1,500 horsepower from our Monster Jam trucks. And the score to beat, 7.554. The score for Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon is 6.322, and she is all smiles for you, North Carolina. Up next, welcome to the track, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur.
Let's hear it for the legendary Excalibur. 20 seconds to lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com.
And he's still going, continuing to show you guys those wow factors, showing you some two-wheel skills as well on the end of that freestyle. Get those scores locked in. Like Jabari said, the legendary Excalibur, it debuted this summer. It is an 80s body, but they have brought it back here to Monster Jam. We'll see what your score was. Scores are now locked in, and the score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 7.554. But the score from Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur is 7.66. That will put him in first place. We have been able to see three amazing Monster Jam trucks give us the best freestyle they can. Of course, they are in third place right now. It's Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon, 6.322. Did have some truck issues, but still a great score. Then Monster Mutt Dalmatians, Logan Ashline earning a 7.554 right out the gate. That is very hard to do, to be able to score that high. As the first competitor, it's something that you definitely do not want to overlook. Then, of course, Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur, 7.66. Currently, that is your score to beat. You heard us say it in trackside. We have Monster Jam going on in Las Vegas as well. Right here, you've got Mike Christensen in Vendetta, who won JCB Racing. This is his second back-to-back JCB Racing win. Of course, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, wins in the Great Clip Skills Challenge. And, you know, that's just something that Armando Castro is so good at, you guys. If you've never seen Armando in the Great Clip Skills Challenge, definitely check it out on YouTube. And, of course, we've got Kayla Blood. I'm used to saying Soldier Fortune, but now the new face of Sparkle Smash, able to grab a donut win. You can see that beautiful unicorn. And not only a donut win, she grabs a freestyle win as well. And consistency was key. That overall event championship went to El Toro Loco's Armando Castro, able to walk away with the trophy tonight in Las Vegas, Nevada. Up next in freestyle, make some noise, North Carolina, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Do we have any Gravedigger fans in the house? That was the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Incredible skill out of Tyler Menninga, who tried to pop it back up onto those front two BKT tires. Up there on the pod. Give it up for Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. And it is time to score now. Scoring is now open at JudgesZone.com. He wasn't able to fill all 60 seconds, but an incredible run nonetheless. So much precision out of Tyler Menninga. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire. Just a few seconds left. Scores are locked in, and the score for Gravedigger is 9.626, your new leader. And it's time for our next truck here in Freestyle. Put your hands together for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken.
Make some noise for Kraken. 20 seconds to lock in those scores right now at judgeszone.com. Let's see them.
A great freestyle out of Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken, showing off that 3D body of this squid. One of my favorite Monster Jam trucks out here right now. Make sure you guys are scoring. You guys have about 15 seconds left to get those scores locked in. Go ahead and scan the score there on the video board. Scores are now in, and the score for Kraken is 7.022. A great score. That will put him in fourth place. Up next, Mikayla Tulachka, Just Get Her Done 2. Showing you guys those two-wheel skills.
Make some noise for Just Get Her Done 2. Right now it's time to lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
And it is now time to score there for Just Get Her Done 2. Make sure to swipe up or down on that BKT tire. Just a few seconds left to do so. And take a look at that replay, you guys, showing you those skills, those technical moves on those BKT tires. Brandon Tulachka, a great run from Just Get Her Done. The score is 8.339. That'll put him in second place. You guys know that sound. It's time to bring the crazy bull, Chelsea Van Cleave, Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, as we are trying to get Just Get Her Done off the track, seems to be an issue firing the truck. You can see our safety official out there in the black and yellow, checking in with Brandon, seeing what's going on here, seeing if the truck does need to be towed. Looks like that may be the case. Our dirt squad out here. Monster Jam fans, give it up for our dirt squad.
Monster Jam fans, we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We're going to play something called Name That Truck. This is how it's going to work, okay? We're going to put up a puzzle. It's going to be incomplete, but you got to guess what Monster Jam truck it is. We're going to slowly unveil it, so let's go ahead and put up the puzzle. I need everybody here in 115 to holler it out if you think you know which Monster Jam truck it is. Are you sure? Oh, wow. I'm hearing a lot of El Toro Loco in this section. Are they right? Looks like it. It is the amazing El Toro Loco. Who's ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle? Let me hear you make some noise.
Here she is on Saturday night, Chelsea Van Cleave, El Toro Loco. PNC Arena, let her hear you. Wow, incredible moves off the bat here in Freestyle. One could say she's feeling right at home here on the track.
Let's hear it for El Toro Loco. Lock in those scores right now, beautiful people. JudgesZone.com.
Monster Jam fans, she does qualify for a score. You heard that pop. That was our BKT tire. You can see that there on the video board. 650-pound BKT tire. But these trucks are 12,000 pounds. Did go flat there. It looks like maybe a bent four-link bar as well. Nonetheless, a great run out of Chelsea Van Cleave. Scores are now in. The score to beat is Gravedigger with 9.626. And the score for El Toro Loco is 9. Right now, your leader is still Gravedigger. Oh, and in that replay, you can see the moment that that tire went flat. We love you showing some love there to Chelsea Van Cleave and El Toro Loco, who grabs the second spot right there, 9.123. Above her is Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger with a 9.626. And just get her done, too, Brandon Tulachka earns an 8.339. That's your top three right now in our freestyle competition. But we have one more Monster Jam truck to go. So, PNC Arena, let me hear you roar for Thunder Roars! Take a look at that onboard cab. This is live action right now. Tony Ochs in that tunnel. Coming on out. Let him hear you. Balancing that truck almost completely picture perfect there. So still takes it up the ramp. Oh! Beautiful save there, Tony Ochs.
Make some noise for Thunder Roars. You guys got 20 seconds to lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com. Will it be enough?
So much celebration out of Tony Ochs, and it totally makes sense. Incredible skills, incredible moves. That wow factor that you only see here at Monster Jam. Take a look at that replay, you guys. Going ahead and doing a bicycle sidewall donut. The score to beat is Gravedigger, 9.626. And the score for Tony Ochs in Thunder Roars is 9.538. That will put him in second place. I gotta see, I haven't seen a wow factor like that in a long time, but your winner for freestyle, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. That adds 8 points for Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. You can see him all smiles there on the camera going up to his buddy, Tony Ochs. But will it be enough for the overall event championship? Let's take a look at the video board to find out. In JCB Racing, he earned 8 points. In the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, another 8. Donut competition was 3 points. Freestyle competition is 8 for a total of 27 points. Your overall event winner is Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger.
Tying with Thunder Roars. Wow. 2 events in a row today. How does it feel to be the champ?
This is awesome, but I got to tell you right now, that backflip was for you, Raleigh, and I'm going to tell you right now, how about Tony Ochs and Thunder Roars and Freestyle out here tonight? That right there was awesome. I'll tell you right now, it's easy to do a backflip, but what he did on the center of this pod was skill right there. That was an awesome run. But man, what an awesome night it's been. This guy keeping that truck right and tight for me, right here in the home state of Gravedigger, baby, right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been having a blast out here. You guys have been supporting this black and green truck and that crazy old man, Dennis Anderson, for over 40 years. And I promise you, I will always come out here and run the wheels off that truck for you fans, especially right here in North Carolina. Raleigh, I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you.
And it all came down to freestyle as Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger and Tony Ochs in Thunder Roars tied with 27 points. As they were tied, it came down to who won freestyle, and that, of course, was Tyler Menninga, who ended up grabbing that overall event championship. Monster Jam fans, thank you so much for joining us here today at Monster Jam. On your way out, make sure you stop by our merchandise stand to grab our latest Spin Master die-cast truck. Grab a great photo memory at our green screen photo booth, and don't forget to follow us at Monster Jam and get your World Finals tickets. That World Finals will be in Salt Lake City, Utah on July 4th. That's World Finals 24 in 2025. Thank you for joining us here at Monster Jam. On behalf of my co-host Jabari, I'm Lindsay Noble, and we'll see you next time here at Monster Jam.
Thank you, North Carolina.